Okay, so today I'll do another exciting iPhone mobile stream, and the one game I was playing the last time was after I did like my whole horror gauntlet thing. I was doing, which I didn't find that fun at all, and a lot of those horror games were kind of either boring or, they weren't really scary, they weren't really that interesting, they were kind of tedious, right? Any of the good ones would have been on PC anyway. This horror chat stories, I think it made me try to pay like $10 a month, like a fee, to try to even use it, and it's just stupid. It's like non-interactive, and you just kind of read through the story, but it's like you should have to make like some plot choices or something like that. So the Year Walk, I actually had to buy because I was kind of looking. Okay, I'll even be willing to do that. I was just looking at like best mobile horror games, and that one came up, and I bought it, and I barely played it, but so the one category I want to find on here that I'm not really seeing it enough is the something not so much like, I don't know, just like where you get choices back to back to back, right, in a meaningful way. But I feel like a lot of these aren't like that. There's like a very clear, just you keep just giving me choices and I just make them. Love and choices. I can't remember what it is, but there was some game that was pretty famous like that. Like some throne or something. You're like a king and you just keep making choices. And in a way that kind of, you can build towards the story, like, based on what you choose last, and it goes in a whole different direction. Some of these are too stimuli acme oriented, I guess you could say. Let me actually look at that. I can't really figure out. Best choice games mobile. But no, the game I was playing was that Soul Knight, which was actually pretty good, and maybe that's a good introduction to mobile games. It is on the Switch as well, but that's just like very good, fun, gameplay centric, to the point, right? Like a roguelike. So that's always something, unlike a lot of stuff on here where it just feels kind of tedious and monotonous. That one just kind of gets right to it and is immediately good and fun and enjoyable. Story app with dozen stories, range of horror, romance. You're the one who chooses its path. Yeah, see, stuff like that. Wolf Among Us, Life is Strange, but I don't want those. I want something that's more mobile exclusive, or I just want like a gauntlet of choices, basically, is the type of game that I'm looking for. Right, like where it's something simple and to the point, and it's like, you're just sitting there like you're the king on the throne, and then they come up to you, do this or do that, and then the next people come, and that's it. Like, I forget what this was called. Oh yeah, it might actually have been that Sort the Court. Not designed to run on your device. Try to run it anyway. Please no, it's not supported. Try anyway. I mean, if it's not supported, then why does it work? Let me actually just try this since I'm so enamored by... Or it's not even working. I don't remember if that's actually the one, but... Right, just kind of where it doesn't beat around the bush and there's no other mechanics, just to give me straight the choices. I don't know if it'll be the same thing, but I give it, oh god. I do have some money in the balance here because I just gotten some in case I wanted to use it, and so I have some in the wallet or whatever, some of which I use to get that stupid thing. So many of these games do just get bogged down by the I guess it is the same, those icons would tell you, but they sort of get bogged down by the business model or something like that, to the point where you almost would rather pay for it. Right, like let's say I wouldn't mind paying for it. Right, as a one-time thing like that, instead of having to deal with the business model, or some games will even do both, where you have to buy it, but then it still will have the business model. So I can't remember if I failed this okay, I guess I must have. I was playing that for a little bit and then I must have deleted it. Vehicle game. Solitaire Doctor. What kind of descriptors are these? But you know, what happens is this is like permadeath, so I must have died or got caught or something in there, so then I delete it. So that's kind of how we're treating all of these. Even like the Soul Knight, I could do the same thing. If I you know, die in the... Are you the young king? Okay, yes. I only talk to the king. If you're not the king, I'm going back to sleep. Well, I said I'm the young king, so you're the one who usurped my throne and sent me to this dungeon to rot for eternity. Okay. Well, you're in charge of the mess now. Good luck with that. They're all pretty crazy. You will see. Try to keep a balance between the four powers to keep your head. The four powers like religion, the people maybe, the devil, like the Antichrist, and then the economy. Try to keep a balance between the four powers. The spirit looks at you thoughtfully, then disappears. You enter the courtroom. We should create a pilgrim. This is exactly what I meant, though. Like, yeah, just give me non-stop choices. We should create a pilgrimage to the tomb of Saint Armand. No. Ah, shit. I almost didn't even mean to do that. But why are there two of them for religion? I don't get it. Like, one is really the opposite, or maybe... Oh, no, it's like a sword. It's like I'm so dumb. I was saying that's like an upside-down cross, which it does kind of look like that. It's a sword, so that'd be like your military. So you have military, economy. I guess the person is just like social or whatever, general, psychological, how the people feel. Your mines are not providing enough ore to make our weapons. You need some credit, my lord. 8,000 gold pieces, 5% interest. I'm the king, dude. You should just have to give it to me. Take a breath. Swipe slowly to see if your answers and consequences for the kingdom. 4 years in power, 607. Where is that gold going, though? I guess it's not really keeping track actively. There's so many annoying visual issues with doing some games on here, though. Like, you get this white bar at the bottom here, which I normally don't get, so I don't know why it is showing up here, but you're getting that. You're getting the dynamic island at the top. Nothing's happening this year. The army is bored to death. This is like the dude in Ocarina of Time who's standing there, right? One of the guards in the back alley, I think. Right, he says, or just maybe one of the guards in general. And then you end up seeing him later in a back alley, like bleeding out or something crazy, that often people miss that. And he's like, oh, it's so boring here. I wish something interesting would happen. Or maybe people speculate that he became the guy, the Pogos guy, because they kind of talk maybe similarly. So it's like, oh, it's so boring, nothing's happening around here, and then Ganondorf takes over, and then everybody's getting killed. So I guess he got his wish, right? He's somebody who was wishing for chaos and mayhem and got what he was asking for. Miners are refusing to dig; they want to raise. The young govern at least 5 years. My lord, it's time to pay your debt. You didn't say that was the term of it. Your country is ruined. Merchants and nobility own everything. What or what? The new oligarchy forces you to exile. Why couldn't I keep them happy? Like, okay, I'll be in their pocket for a bit and play their game. That was actually amazing, though. This is exactly what I mean. And since it's permadeath, we have to delete it. But that was actually incredibly good. Right. It was worth the $3 that we spent on it, even though that's how short it lasted. So I like that with my first playthrough permadeath format, even overall, like on, PC and stuff. Like where I was doing that with new games that just came out. So that means if I die, right, like let's say Slitterhead, I did that, or the Indiana Jones game, right? So if I die in those, like, again, think about it. Let's say something just came out this month, let's say, right, today, and I buy it, and I do a permadeath first playthrough, and if I die within the first hour or at any point in the playthrough, then I delete it, and I'm not going to play it again for at least a year or something. So I basically just wasted $60, $70 and didn't even get to play it, and it's over, and then I can't play it again. So that was so good that I almost want to look at something similar. I like how to the point that is, Games with a similar feel to Sword the Court include Reigns. Yeah, we just fucked that up, though. Right, the stakes of it are so high that you get to, that you got to take it a bit more seriously and so forth. Core mechanic, more resources, papers, please, is kind of maybe similar, but it doesn't feel... There are some plot choices, but it doesn't feel as emphasized as that. It's more like, you're trying to assess, so either you let people in or not, instead of making actual overarching overall choices. Reigns is similar, but I haven't tried it. Yeah, that's a weird feeling I have on that, too. Even though I only played that for such a short, couple minutes there before I die and now have to delete it. That was so interesting the way, again, they get to the point, they give you so many options. It was so good. Colony survival. So that dude scammed me into bankruptcy, the fucking clown guy. We're a king and we lost to a loan shark. A true Viva La Dida moment, like where we used to rule the world and now we're kicked out into exile because of that clown guy. Right, you're literally loan sharking a king. You don't think in real life I could just have the guy taken out or arrested or something? Yeah. So yeah, that was really cool. Like, let me look for maybe one more thing and then I'll do the Soul Knight, because that's what I was even saying in my title here. They're like, oh, that's actually a good quality, to the point, get into it quick, great mobile game to kind of give you a taste of it and try it out. So that's what I've been looking for, but it's easy to get distracted on here because it is that kind of experience, like a sensory overload type thing. But what I wanted to see was the hang on. Okay, so here let me try to Either do that or I can look for one other choice related thing. It's like a lot of these are not really understanding exactly what I'm looking for. Whatever, that one was kind of exactly what I wanted. Yeah, we'll do the Soul Knight thing, which was pretty good. That's kind of what my title is referring to here. That, you know, it's going to, you know, actually could be a good introduction to mobile games and stuff. And so, we have the little spear thing, we have an AoE shotgun, and then the umbrella, which made me think of like the penguin from Batman or something. So then we have like the companion, the little cat or whatever that is too. Yeah, the music is good, the overall presentation, everything's good. Yeah, it is permadeath, so if you know, either we beat this run and we can try another one, or they're all kind of different classes and stuff too. Which actually we might be unlocking one of them right now. You want to train your mercenary. More training. You seem stronger. How many times can I do that? 24. I'll just spend it all. Fuck it. Not enough money. Using maybe something melee makes me a little bit nervous because it's going to be, they're a little stingy with giving you health, even as I say that I'm getting some, but yeah, that's kind of what you want to see. Just give me something very gameplay centric, heavy, and then I can, you know, mess around with other things later, but so many of the things I've tried have either been like false advertising on mobile, like the Last War Z thing or the Whiteout Survival, or you know, like false advertising, or they're kind of just underwhelming, tedious to start, or they're very gonna be bogged down by their microtransaction and shit. Prehistoric Colossus, I guess, is gonna be a boss. I don't know if I have fought a boss yet, it kind of felt like it, but looks like we're getting bullet hell. Oh wow. A little hard to kind of turn, I don't know how. Maybe you just can't destroy that thing at all. Oh shit. Fuck. That happened way too quickly. God damn it, I'm even praising that. God damn. This is how punishing it is. I was praising that so much and saying how good that was. I was too fixated. I was too fixated on the one little tower there. Damn, so we lost. Those are some of the better ones that we've had on here so far. So Soul Knight, I should do like a tier list once we're done with this. Then the other Pac-Man game that was really good, right? It was like a Pac-Man Battle Royale, and then I guess Sneaky Sasquatch, which seemed interesting. We also had, you know, the chess universe could have been interesting, but then we died too quickly. What was the other one that I had said? It was something else that had been really good. Yeah, that's how punishing it is. As much as I like that, that was looking to be very good. So maybe I should just do these in order because we have too many things. Too many things on here. Right, like let's just do it. But yeah, that is a little disappointing. This one doesn't seem like you can go even in landscape mode. So that's always better if you can go landscape, because then it actually imitates full screen. I guess I could say my favorite Pac-Man game is not even one of these style. It's one for the GameCube. It was like Pac-Man Adventure World or something, and you actually go around and it's like, you know, like it's, oh shit. I think I remember actually playing this, so this seems familiar. But no, it's like, yes, it's like a full-on coin bundle. Amount drops is random. Completely random power-up. But yeah, that was kind of like a very, very good game, unexpectedly. The Pac-Man Adventure World, or whatever it is, for the GameCube, that was really, really good. You know, it's like a 3D platformer, not unlike Super Mario 64 type thing, but it was really good. For each of maybe the roguelike style of gameplay, because like even this is kind of doing that, where you just kind of go through levels and it's a little random and dynamic, and you keep getting upgrades. Maybe that whole genre just works really well on here. Freeze effect lasts longer, become hidden from ghosts. I mean, they don't seem to acknowledge it very well, though. Right, they just kind of keep coming at you. But yeah, this is also Permadeath, so you can do it as a one-run type thing. I kind of like the style of this, where it's just sort of endless and it just keeps going. Mines explode when ghosts get close, become hidden from ghosts. Well, hidden doesn't mean that they can't still get you, though. Right, like you can still run into them regardless. Maybe a little bit greedy to even try to get that, but... You know, that Battle Royale one was really good. Those are maybe two of my favorite things. I feel like we did something last time that was good too, and then I was kind of underwhelming that I died in that too. But I enjoyed the so Soul Knight, the other Pac-Man game. Get the giant thing again. Sort of hard to explain what my expectation is from these at times, because really you have a low expectation of mobile, because okay, you kind of the butt of jokes, and you know it's not something I was even taking seriously, but there are some things that work really well on here. It's just it has to be the right kind of game that isn't bogged down by the controls, which thankfully this isn't really. So this is kind of a little boring with the upgrades, though. There should be a little bit more to it. I like the fact that he keeps going, but there should have been maybe different upgrades that they keep teasing you with. Oh shit, now they're putting too many ghosts out here. So, level 6. I mean, this seems like it's endless and it'll go on forever, and it does seem like I did play it. As much as I'm trying to make these all, like, first playthrough. Like a first playthrough blind, you know, first look, and obviously Permadeath as well. Stealth. Right, but this almost doesn't matter sometimes, because the way they move towards you is so stupid anyway. Or it's like so predictable anyway. I mean, I guess I'll go till I lose, but again, that's my best advice for what a mobile game should be, or what I was kind of looking for, is it should be, okay, it should either be free, but microtransactions just for cosmetics and stuff, and it could be, yeah, they could have maybe used more of these upgrades. And the problem with some of these is if you quit out, it won't let you continue from where you were. Like, oh shit. Okay. You high score 1967. I swear I might have already done that one before too, but maybe I didn't count it somehow. Oh yeah, that was one thing cool that we did too. Was a Slither IO I was doing again, Permadeath first look. On here, not that I haven't played it before, like whatever PC, but that was kind of cool because I actually took it seriously, and so it's kind of like the win condition would be try to get to number 1 rank on that lobby as you just start and join and start at 0 and see how long you can last if you get to number 1 place. The problem is that I almost did, but then somebody kind of came from off screen and used like this speed boost and just destroyed me. So yeah, that would be like some of the. Let me almost make like a little ranking here. So it's the best mobile games so far would be like Soul Knight, and again, I'll put that if I failed. Then Sneaky. Even this one I can't really judge because it was too early. And I guess this one I must have gotten caught by the park ranger or something, because I don't know what other failure state. Like, you'll end up in some of these games where they don't even have a failure state. Do you have Pac-Man, Battle Royale thing? And then you have like Chess Universe, or this is almost just all of them that I failed in, period. Do I really have to specify this when the whole thing, everybody's saying that? So again, the Soul Knight thing, Sneaky Sasquatch, Pac-Man, Chess Universe, what was the other one I had just mentioned, like... Pac-Man Battle thing, Soul Knight... I just said it too, what was it? Pac-Man 1, again, the Soul Knight that we just saw. I just said a different name of something. Whatever, that other choice thing was interesting. Okay, so today I'm going to do another Permadeath mobile game session, and so what I made sort of a little list actually of some of the best ones that we've gone through at least. Right, like, so whether it be multiplayer even, or whether it be um anything else, right? If we die or if we reach like a failure state, right, we just delete it and move on to the next one, because these mobile games are sort of a dime a dozen, kind of like how old school Flash games used to be. Right, like it's just something you would do as a little bonus thing, but it's like there's just so many of them, and I mean, since they're free, like there's no quality control. So that Soul Knight one we just did last time. And the thing that I noticed for that too is I was listening back on the VOD or whatever, but the audio, even though it's pretty low, like if you look here, right, it's only up to like 25%, but it was still too loud compared to my voice. You could barely hear me. So I'm not exactly sure if some games are maybe not good with that, like I have to lower it more, or maybe I should lower it in the game itself. It's very hard to tell that. Um,
Yeah, that one was very good. That was a roguelike. It's also on the Switch, but it's effectively a mobile exclusive otherwise. And so that would be one of the best ones to start with, actually. I would say if you're new to mobile gaming and you've never done it before, you want to try it. Try a game like that, or try specifically even that, because it's free. The business model didn't really come up or bother me at all, right? Whatever it is, maybe buy cosmetics or something, or even upgrades, but it didn't bother me straight away. And so that was just very fun, very gameplay centric, very fast paced. That was amazing, right? So Soul Knight was very good. Sneaky Sasquatch seemed interesting, but I didn't really get far enough or do anything. And then Pac-Man Battle Royale was awesome. Again, like it would sound, it's like a multiplayer Pac-Man game, but it was very, very good. Great presentation, just really the good use of the IP. And then Chess Universe was all right. Just again, any sort of active chess game on here, right, would be good for that. So I don't really have like an exact itinerary of what I want to do. Like, what games I want to do, but they are permadeath, right? That's the one exciting thing. And you might think, oh, that's too punishing, but again, because there's so many we have to go through, either it's one of two things. Either I'll really get immersed in one and really do well in one and really survive in one, and we'll beat the whole thing and really, or even if it's multiplayer, we'll really do well. Or I'll die, but then I'll move on to the next one. So it's high stakes, but we get variety basically if we do it, right? We get a good variety even if I lose. So the other one I did was the Reigns one, I think it's called. It's like a choice based thing, and that's exactly the kind of thing I want sometimes. Where, right, maybe we can do Reigns, Three Kingdoms now because wait, we get to cheat it because even though I normally wouldn't do that, Reigns plus. Um, but wait, I actually had to buy that one, I thought. So I actually paid for this one despite it being um, Reigns Her Majesty. But no, this was so good. In fact, I was going to look for something similar to this, but um, I was going to look for something similar to this, but if oh, here we go. You know what, dude? I will indulge Polytopia. I will do it. Even though I got destroyed and I had no idea what I was doing, that's the game that Elon Musk triggered people, right? When he said, oh, it's more complicated than chess, which it objectively is. It has more squares, more different units. It objectively is, and that's not an insult to chess. Just like any game, I always say that happens in real time. That that happens in real time is also more complicated, right? Because every second things are happening, choices are happening, right? Like it's hard to measure that. You say this is a great opposite interpretation thing. I always say is the fact that people would say that with chess, like how many? I'll look it up in a second. Hang on. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Yeah, this immediately got me in the mood for it. So we failed at Reigns. Let's do Reigns Three Kingdoms. This is the kind of game that definitely I was looking for on mobile as an example. Like, just give me like choices or give me some immediate sort of feedback or gratification, like something just instantaneous. And the reason why I say that is because let's say she put them on the next page, even though I didn't want to use this page. Um, like give us just fast paced to the point, gameplay centric. And what that means is that's Netflix related, I guess. Haven't played a Netflix related game since the Queen's Gambit, I guess, which that game wasn't really all that special. In fact, that show wasn't all that special either. It was kind of I did do a whole critique on it, called it overrated. The way they show chess is kind of insulting and not very in depth. And you might use the excuse like, oh, you have to be a good player to understand or appreciate it, but it's not even true. It shouldn't require that, number one. But there's so many times where they just skip it, right? Like Benny and Beth are having this big game, and what did they show of it? Did they show some montage? Did they show some this or that? Nothing. They skipped the whole game. They skipped the game. Like that's supposed to be a big game, big deal, right? They show their little shitty bullet games at night the night before, but they won't show the actual game at all. It's like they had nothing interesting to show with it. They're just using it as a prop, a gimmick, right? The oh, chess just makes you smart or something. It didn't do it right, and there weren't enough game theory moments, like I say, where this one game she's having her period or something that distracts her. That's good writing in the sense that give us something more that's going on. Like this one game. uh whatever, whatever we hear as the audience, like, oh, this guy's really good with knights, so you gotta. Then she tries to trade off like some internal strategy. It doesn't matter about the actual real theory of the game. Something like the game within the game, where she has something going on. She's drunk during her game with Borgov, or it's kind of this is kind of unrelated to that, but just like a social contrivance tidbit, like how when you treat something like it's like, oh, look how cool I am because I'm doing this, right? Like, what it could be playing chess, or it could be whatever, something stimuli acme, right? Not only is that not showing that you're above it, it actually shows you're below it because you're making like a big deal out of it instead of just treating it like, oh, it just is and it just, speaks for itself. So what I was saying, oh yeah, Polytopia, and I named my title that in the video. I did the one session for my Saturday format back probably a couple years ago now, and so I said at the Rocket Man's recommendation, meaning Elon Musk, I played the game that makes chess look like checkers. And I said that before I even played the game, so I'm saying it more facetiously and jokingly, right? I played the game that makes chess look like checkers. Because again, it objectively is more complicated. That doesn't mean that chess is bad. But this is what I say with chess, right? This is one of my great lines and observations and logical razors over the years, which is how many moves in chess, right? And it'll be some ridiculous exponent that you can't even explain. Number of moves in chess game is not fixed, but oh my goodness. Number of theoretical possible number of moves being astronomically large, right? 10 to 120 exponent, but the average game is around 40 moves. So what do I say with this? You say, okay, it's 10 to the 120th exponent of moves, right? As a Shannon number. The problem with that is this doesn't show. This is a great example of my opposite interpretation concept, right? Where you can look at it two different ways. Oh, look how complicated it is. It has 10 to the exponent of 120 moves, right? That means it's so complicated. In actuality, though, compared to other games, you know what that actually means? It means that's actually simple. The fact that you can even measure it and have the number of moves, whether it be for this or in the opening or all these other different positions that you look at, the fact that you can even measure it, right, and have a number for it, regardless of how high it is, shows you it's actually simpler than most games. You know why? Because, okay, how many potential moves are there in any open, or sorry, real time game, right? Like it could be any Overwatch or Counter Strike or something. You would have to account for every step. So, oh, this person takes one step left here, and then this other person takes one step right here, and this other person shoots at this angle, at this time, at this second, and every second there's multiple things happening all the time, right? So the fact that it's turn based means that it's actually measurable, and the fact that you can actually measure it means that it's less complicated than anything that happens in real time. Because you might think, oh, it's not the same thing, like characters moving in another game, like League of Legends or Dota or something. But it is actually the same in the sense that there would be elements of strategy with that. Your positioning, where you choose to go when, right? The route, the order in which you do stuff, the buying items, the item shop, right? Oh, the item shop is like opening theory, right? So it's the same concept that you get. Like, how can I explain it? The every step, right? Every second there's a step. The difference with chess is like, okay, you make one move, you pause it, your opponent makes one move, and so it's measurable. With a real time game, whatever it might be, every second, even like a sport, yeah, every second something is happening, and there is an element of strategy in that too. So, oh, this person stepped this way, this person stepped that way at the same time. And so, if you really measure it in the tedious way that chess is looked at, like down to every last move, right? You say, okay, this person took one step, then the other person took a step in the other direction, then 10 other people took other steps in other directions, and we'll count that. So now we go back and let's measure that again. What if each person stepped the other way? Or what if one person stepped the other way and everyone else didn't? What if two people stepped the other way and the other? This is how chess is. Like, if you want to break it down that much, then imagine measuring. Give me the same exponent number for a real time experience. Could be Fortnite, could be the size of the map. Again, this is what Elon Musk says too, like fog of war, the size of the map, the number of units, the number of the player sort of variation, self actualization, real time, there's so many elements, even within chess itself, right? Chess itself could be made far more complicated by, again, variance and 960 and um, fog of war. So even by its own admission, it wouldn't, those are all variants. Even by its own admission, it's not that complicated because you could make it infinitely more complicated by playing Crazy House or by playing 960 or combining them both, or you know what I mean. Like, so again, don't use complexity as a basis because that's very unfair. So should I actually do Polytopia, and should I actually? I kind of want to test my audio now because I don't get why it's so bad. So I haven't played this in a very long time. In fact, I probably just played it when I first got it. And what's weird with some of these games, like for example, I think I had to buy this game. I don't think it was free on PC, right? On Steam. So you get a lot of games for free on this on mobile that aren't free on PC, and then they'll put in some stupid ass microtransactions to try to make that money back, I guess. So I would want to, again, I wasn't very good or people were really taking it seriously. And this game supposedly uses the ELO system like in chess, which basically just means, you know, whatever. It's like a fixed value, like whatever rating they gain is what you lose or something like that. So I don't know. I guess this game doesn't have much audio, so it shouldn't be an issue. So we're gonna do a permadeath Polytopia run just because I randomly saw it in there. Okay, so I don't remember exactly how to play it, but log into Game Center. Enable notifications required. How is it required? What? Could not establish. Okay, these are the tribes. Yeah, so for example, there's so much nuance with these tribes. Like the number of them allows you to. Or what do you mean purchase one tribe? Like I don't. Running online multiplayer costs real money. Solely support. Start local pass and play. Wait, so I have to buy one just to even play online at all? Well, how do I even do it then? What do you mean? Or wait, I have to buy one that you don't start with. I'll just kind of go in order. This is the fun thing with, you know what? I'll do it like this. Okay, never mind. It's not just this is what I sometimes do in multiplayer games like Overwatch and stuff. It's not permadeath purely for the game itself. Like if I lose a single game, I have to delete the game, which would be true in some things if you don't have these options. But any game that has like multiple characters or again classes and stuff like this, so every class, right, every tribe rather, gets its own life, which means, and of course, I'm probably not going to buy too many more of these anyway, but so they're doing it in a weird way, like, okay, I have to buy a tribe. Meanwhile, on PC, I just had to buy the whole fucking game, and maybe, I can't remember, but I think that's how it worked. But what I meant was, every tribe can be permanent, so I get one life with each one. So if I win with the first tribe, let's say, I'll keep playing as them until I lose and then that one's gone for good. Then I can never play them again or whatever, like for a couple more years till I play this again. And then if I run out of them, whether it be because I don't want to buy anymore or just if I go through all of them, then the playthrough is over. So it was pretty good. I mean, I didn't dislike it. I was just so outclassed. Like, I was getting destroyed. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. People are studying opening theory in this game, I guess. Like, let me check my audio for a second because I'm just kind of paranoid because it wasn't working right the last time. But yeah, we're going to do this. We'll just go in order of whatever the first tribe is, and we'll just try to wing it and figure it out because, again, I did play that one session a couple of years ago, the Saturday, and it was fun. It was interesting. Certainly, I respect it, but I didn't understand what was going on, or people seemed to really know what they were doing. So. Okay, so here we go. This is actually it. Permanent Polytopia. First playthrough, kind of. I mean, again, I did that one episode of the Flex format, like my Saturday format a couple years ago, just trying it, right? At Elon Musk's recommendation, no less. But again, we played it there. We got destroyed. I might have even been doing the same format there, like I often do with multiplayer stuff, like, oh, permanent tribe. So I would try each one until I lose, and I probably I think I won like one or two games, but most of them I lost. So again, I expect the same thing. It seems like a player base that maybe takes itself very seriously, which is fine, but that's sometimes a sign of a good game that like, that people would take it that seriously and be competitive. Game name. Wait, but I don't want to random match. Turn time limit. I mean, we're not going to do a correspondence game here. But yeah, we'll just go in order. First tribe. Again, we play until we lose, and then if we lose, we can't use them ever again, or whatever for perceptible future, a year or not. Two players live game. Well, I don't know what that means. Glory might. Two players. I'm building this up, but then I don't know. Maybe there are no players. As I say that, there's immediately somebody. Map type lakes, map size 196 tiles, way more complicated than chess, am I right? Game mode is might. Oh, I gotta pick. Um, or like maybe I'm inviting somebody. I should actually read what it says there, but I'll figure it out. So, yeah, we're both playing on mobile like clowns, so that technically it's free, but then you have to buy at least one tribe, which is not a bad deal or anything, but let me, or it's still waiting, I guess. Um, so yeah, like hopefully we can find matches pretty quickly. Multiplayer their turn. Or can I do that again? Like I'll try to match with a million different people. Because then there'll be multiple games going on at the same time. xin-xi. They start their journey in the dense mountains surrounded by beautiful cherry blossoms. xin-xi starts the game with a climbing tech and 7 stars. Which I don't know what the normal stars is, maybe 5? Yeah, this should be a game that more chess players maybe should play for whatever reason and get triggered by how, oh, it's more complicated, which is objectively true. But again, not as a knock against chess. But again, it uses the ELO system. It just seems like one of those things I could get really into if I wanted to. But the problem would come down to there is some sort of theory going on. You can just tell that because what happens is this dude or these people were destroying me in a way that was inexplicable. So you could say, "Oh, I'm just bad. I'm a clown," but I'm playing it for the first time, right? This is only my second time playing it. So obviously, there's something they know that I don't know. And if you want to pretend like, oh, they just instinctively are doing that, fine. But I think more than likely, they're either experienced, they're either, they know what they're doing, they've looked stuff up, stuff like that. I don't like this because it's taking too long to actually find something. So, is there not a way to? First thing you need to do is connect with some other humans, have friends to add them. I mean, it doesn't seem like people are inactive per se, but they're not accepting it. Any. Okay, so we'll pick the xin-xi, of course. And god damn it, now I'm gonna want to play this on PC because they're cucking me here. There's a certain novelty of doing stuff on the phone that I actually do like. It's hard to explain. It's just so convenient or something. I don't know. And again, the visual quality and everything for a game like this is fine. I love the visual style. Like it's very simplistic, but you know, the main games that have issues are like stuff with controls, which even that you can get a controller for the phone. Like they have those attachments, but I don't really care to do that now. But I'm kind of bummed that I died in that Soul Knight game. That was so good. So what am I supposed to do? I'm just supposed to like wait here? Like why does he keep inviting the same people? Maybe there's nobody else here. I guess I could play against the bot. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. 196 lakes, which seems huge actually. What the hell? This has more lakes alone than the entire fucking chessboard combined with squares and pieces and everything. Um, this prize upset 45. I guess what you're seeing with this is it's a dead game that either dead on here or. But I thought even Elon Musk said that, like, oh, Polytopia is on your phone, like play it on your phone, which you don't have to. I mean, number of friends, 0 games. Why they write it like that? Elo 1,000, slightly worse than my chess Elo. Game version, friend code. I don't know what to do. Yeah, what if I make one myself and then see if somebody joins? Use the default settings. Yeah, let's just wait. It's 2 players to start a game. If you build it, they will come. But wait a second. Sands on square 256 continents. What does that even mean? Does that mean it's like I don't know what these are. Can we not just get like what is the default basic mode? As if I'm supposed to know what this is. But those seem like way too big or way too long. 256 continents. Glory might. I could try just against a bot just because I want to play something, but live game. The same guy all the time, man. Okay, you have been chosen to rule the Imperious tribe. Explore the world and expand your empire, but watch out for the other tribes. Your tribe gift you with these resources. Spend them wisely. Harvest fruit to grow your city. So I am, you're able to do all this, but Roar's upgraded to level 2, and Roar's. Its production is increased by +1. You also get additional reward. Does it mean ores? What the hell is roars? Boot camp. Train a warrior so we can capture that village. Okay. So again, you've used all your stuff. You go to first round, and your turn. You give your new unit energy. Of course, you get the fog of war thing here. Like, why not make chess like that? There should be a chess game like that with the tech tree. You do have fog of war potential. Move your unit to a village and capture it. Yeah, the movement of the units is a big thing. So it made me do what first? Just gather the fruit and stuff. Well, wait a second. At the beginning, I can gather fruit just myself, with no unit out there. But now I have to have a unit go there or what? Here's a tip: you should move this unit. But wait a second. Yeah, that's weird. So now I have to do that. I have to let the unit do it now. You can move it again there, and then you have to spend a turn 2 to pick up the fruit. Farm. Alright, so we'd have organization. Produces 1 population, must be on Tyler on fruit. On tile with fruit. So now move your unit to a village and capture it. What I just did. Or no, I guess I got sidetracked by that. Yeah, this could be so good. I just wish that there was some activity online. That sucks. That there's not. All the animals can be hunted to grow your city even more. Learn how to research animals. You have now mastered the basic skills to play Polytopia, but there's so much more to discover. Interesting game getting the highest possible score before time runs out. Oh, wait, there's not supposed to be a time limit. There's not supposed to be a time limit with respect to the fact that it's turn-based. What is that sound? But no, it's like, you should research fishing. What is that sound? Why does it all seem like it's bugged out? Like, I don't necessarily even want to finish this. I kind of want to play it online, but now I'm even kind of stunned by that. Like, let me just leave it in the queue and see what happens. How do I just leave? Okay, here. Multiplayer. Their turn. Yeah, this would have tremendous potential. I'm kind of just disappointed that nobody's actually doing it. I don't know what these game modes are per se, but alright, so I guess we're not going to be able to find a match. It's difficult because that would have been so cool if I could do it on here. Or there is like that one little red arrow. Okay. Fuck me, why does it always have to be like this? Or is there some technical issue? Fuck. Let me try to look once more. Like, what am I doing to restrict the search that would be populated enough to be actually relevant?
Okay, so today I'm going to do what I was trying to do yesterday, which is a permadeath playthrough of Polytopia, but it won't be like some of these other games where it's permadeath in just a raw sense, right? Like, I'm doing an overall mobile game permadeath gauntlet, and the reason why is just because I love permadeath runs in general, and I do that with a lot of things, but, you know, even multiplayer games, or again, first playthrough permadeaths of various things. But here, with the mobile games, it's kind of very fitting because it's like a, what do you call it? Like, it's very expendable, disposable. There's so many games. There's no quality control. There's, you know, thousands of free games. So you may as well just, you know, wing it. So the only way I'll play one for a long time is if I beat it, you know, if I don't die. So I'll either beat it, or if I die or reach a failure state, then I just delete it, and then we just move on to the next one, and it's no real loss. So we get a good variety, or we can lock in and really beat one. But with this, I tried to queue up yesterday, and it wasn't finding a match or an opponent. So it might just be dead, which is odd, or Elon Musk lied to me that this is such a good game because nobody even plays it. But maybe I have to play it on PC, or I don't really get it. But, and the bad thing too is like, oh, maybe I should try it at a different time because I did it last night, but it's the same time today that I'm doing it, right? Also at night. So, but no, this one's a little different than most of those because that's just like a raw permanent thing, period, right? Like, if I die, I just delete the game. With this, it won't be quite that simple. It'll be like, if I die, if I lose a game, that tribe is gone for good, and then I can still keep playing, but I have to move on to the next tribe, and then if I run out, it's over. So, ongoing. So it does seem like there's nobody. We'll do the first tribe. I almost want to play against AI or something if I can't, but 196 Lake seems insane. That makes it seem huge. Lake and politics. But no, it seems very, very dead of a game, which is really shitty. Like, it seems it's a great game. I mean, I played it the one time. It's objectively more complicated than chess, just to trigger people. Like every other game in existence, basically. Like, chess is a simple game. It's one of the simplest games in existence. And then people say, oh, but then why aren't you good at it? Because that's, again, you're comparing the wrong thing. You'll say, okay, I might not be good at chess, but even if I was, it wouldn't validate the point. Chess is simple compared to every other game in existence, which you also wouldn't be good at, right? Like, to the level of that you would hold accountable in chess. Like, why aren't you a grandmaster then if it's so simple? It's because you don't want to study it for 20 years, but then you would have to study other games for even longer, like shogi or, even chess invariant, Crazy House or something. So it's objectively one of the simplest games because it's only an 8x8 board. Any board game with more pieces would be more complicated. Any variant with, Crazy House and stuff, or shogi because you can do the same thing, drop the pieces down, or again, any real-time game where things are happening every second, right? So there's an infinite, immeasurable number of moves. All those kind of things are relevant because so you're trying to tell me this game is just dead. There's no... That's kind of... Oh, as soon as I say that. Oh, shit, I even get mad and jinx it. So, you have been chosen to rule the xin-xi tribe, explore the world, expand. Okay. So, you should try to get the gold first, I guess. I don't know exactly... I forget even how to play, but I mean... You're supposed to... Again, save up gold and stuff. Thank God we at least get to play a game, though. That's kind of pissing me off. Like, it's such a good game, but it has no... Now, should we not have picked up the gold? Like, what? I don't get it. What is happening? 9? I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought that's, like, gold that you, like, pick up, but I can't even do it. Or is it... Oh, okay. Okay, we'll do the mine. I mean, that's why it's relevant to what is going on. Like, how do I don't know. How do I do that now? I thought I just unlocked it, so I should be able to do it. I'm obviously going to get destroyed and just, fine, but people seem to take this game very seriously, like I was getting destroyed in the other... when I played it on PC, the one and only time I played it. But no, it's kind of sad if it is a dead game because it's pretty good. Right, like I can see a tremendous amount of potential. Why the fuck can't I mine the shit, man? What do you mean it's outside my empire? Like, what are you talking about? What am I even doing? Oh, it's that... I don't know, I give up. Like, I may as well just concede, because whatever this guy is doing is gonna destroy me. Because I didn't do a proper tutorial, so I'm just kind of winging it, but... So I fucked myself twice. I thought, oh, why can't I pick up the ore? Because, you have to unlock mining first. And then by the time I unlocked it, I went outside of my range. So can I finally do it now? Why can I not do it? What is happening? I don't understand. So what would be something I want? I want climbing, mining. We can do smithery, like we should rely on this whole chain, or maybe I should do a couple other things to meditation. Let me just try to commit to one line here. So we'll do this and try to rely on the smithing, but I just don't see this happening. Like, where's the one where you make more units is my biggest thing. Or you can just do that maybe as a general function. Choose a unit to train. I guess I just don't understand how it works. Like, why is it not letting me mine that? Extract this resource, but how do you extract it? This has to, the red line is obviously within your kingdom, so... But no, like, there'll be all kind of opening theory, meta, even like with how you do the tech tree, right, the fog of war, all these things that Elon Musk obviously praised about it. So I'm very confused as to what's happening, and so... I don't know what's going on. Like, you can't do it. You just can't do it. What is the heart? Why is it showing me the heart? So what I'm understanding is that it's actually not possible to do it. Like I don't know how. I just don't know how. Can I do it now? I don't know. Why the fuck won't it let me mine the shit, man? I have it right there. Like, do I need some special... But yeah, they'll be like, oh, clearly the best way is to go one exact direction, or it'll depend a lot on the race itself. That's crazy. Like, I don't know how to do it. They can't mine. They just can't do it. Produces two population. Must be on a tile with metal. And now you need 5 stars to... I don't know what's going on. You should move this unit. Yeah, no shit. Okay, I was just kind of explore around. You could say, oh, it's because I needed the 5 stars, but it wasn't even showing me that menu before. Whatever. I'm just getting pissed because I don't know what I'm doing, but... yeah, this game seems very, very... you know, potentially deep and complex and interesting, and it'd just be kind of sad to see it being dead. You know what I should almost do is my variant gauntlet. Should I be allowed to do that? I would love to do that on here. I'll do chess.com variants on mobile just because it doesn't really matter. Or I could do my Permadeath website gauntlet, all kind of shit. That feels appropriate, right? Or I could do Roblox chess. I was trying to wait 6 months since the last time I did it, which it probably should have been by now. That's how harsh of a condition it is. Like, oh, I have to wait 6 months after I do it. So we go here. We'll never be able to mine it for the rest of my existence. So just... I don't know how it works, man. Upgrade to level 2, production increase. You get an additional reward. Maybe I should have done some sort of tutorial, but I just can't figure it out. Find all lighthouses to get the Eye of God. What is happening? Their leader salutes you. Praise no attention to your tiny realm. What is happening? Create a level 5. It's like the Eye of God thing, but... Okay, we'll do this. We need to build a wall. I may be trying to play too fast, but I feel like I don't like making people wait necessarily, like, or seeming like I'm dumb. Right, I just want to... It's like, oh, it said do something to unlock the Eye of God, but the reality is that this is the enemy. The reality is that I didn't think I had done it yet. I thought it was just, oh, okay, I get it. It does this significant part of the map. So, but see, we discovered this by that logic, so it'll create like a chain, right? One lighthouse unlocks the other, which unlocks another, so he's sending troops in, and I don't even know what the fuck is going on with my people. I just wasted so much time at the beginning. So yeah, I didn't think of that before, but I should do that. The chess.com variants on here. Or you know what's weird with this in the horizontal? It looks okay on stream, aside from some of the black bars, but... Okay, hang on. So we go here, and then you can mine or not mine or what? Oh, I don't know what that means then. So how am I supposed to do it if I can't? It's outside my empire, so what? I can never do anything with it? Forest. Try to make more units. Let's try to make some strong units here. Try to... what is all this heart stuff? You should end this turn. Yeah. Or it's giving me so little time now. Why? Just because I used... Oh, it gives you almost like an increment, maybe, because I used so much time the last turn. What did I want to spend this on, though? Like now I just want troops. And so what I can't do is I can't gather resources, apparently, because it's just not possible to do it. So Like what is it that I... Oh, you have to like... Okay, I forgot that mechanic. Okay. You have to capture the... Okay. Look, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to act like I know what I'm doing, but I played this game once before, 2 years ago, and got destroyed in basically every game. That's what I should have been doing, to capture the cities. This guy maybe isn't so great either, but... You know, I only see the one unit. Like, you know, not assuming everybody's like a god gamer, but... Why do I get so many bots in my chat, man? I unironically get more bots than viewers, the way this goes. So, at least we found an opponent. Whether I'm going to get destroyed now or not, I don't know. Okay, my turn. So, can I finally do something, man? So fucking stupid, man. Let's send him the other way. I'll just keep abusing that, and then... I'm even fine with that. So the smithery would mean what, though? Like, what does it even do? I already researched it. Enable the following forge. So in what way? 2 population for each nearby mine. 1 forge per city, but where are we seeing that? Hunting... The city cannot support any more units. I guess I don't see exactly where the forge comes in. Like... I don't know. But I mean, he couldn't be worse than me, because I'm such a clown that I... Yeah, no, he must be way ahead of me. You know, he's at least exploring around and stuff. So the game isn't very combat-based, focused, but you can be if you want. Out of time. Transfer to another player, what do you mean? Oh, like, just... Okay, village converted, you can't move. Okay, we'd have to go around this way, basically. And then you go here. And then, of course, moving on the mountains and the terrain and stuff is going to be... workshop. I'm trying to play it maybe too fast, but what happened? Why did it close that out? Wait, so he's playing. Let me try to understand what I'm doing, because this is confusing as hell. What is this? So how do I do that forge? That's the only thing now I don't know. It should be... You've already I almost wish it would play this music on the main game screen, but... Enables a swordsman or a forge, so I don't understand how to do the forge. I should be able to pre-move some of this. Right, like I'll plan my move while he's, you know, you're kind of mentally pre-moving, but capture that, and then let's send this dude all the way over here. Let's make another, okay. Swordsman I can't do, and that's kind of all I want. So we're gonna go here, go here. Again, he's doing quite a bit of work here, which either means he's just gotten very far, or it means this is like a Warcraft 3 strategy where they would send out like 1 scout unit early. I mean, I have some good troops here in terms of, I don't know how many he's going to have, but right, I'll make a couple swordsmen. They should hold up pretty well, but I was just too slow at the beginning because I had no idea what I was doing. I still kind of don't. So I wish it was a little more clear maybe with some of this. You have this, but I don't know how to do it. Produces 2 population for each nearby mine. So where are we building it then? Oh, okay, so you can build on just a raw spot. Like any random spot. I guess maybe some of these mechanics I didn't even use entirely. I just kind of... Let's just keep going. Let's let this clown do something here. Let us make another. I'm going to keep trying to spam swordsman. And so I'll be invincible, right? is to strengthen numbers. So what I can do is I can make a forge. So each nearby mine, which should be pretty good. Level 4 production increased to 1. Population growth, border growth. I'm more interested in the population. So I'm going to make as many... Oh, wow, super unit. I feel like I didn't see some of these mechanics before, or did they change stuff? A super unit. You can now construct Park of Fortune. This epic monument will build wealth and glory to the nearest city. Let me see. Wait. Farm. Where can you build that, though? I don't even see anywhere. There's a lot of things that I'm not even processing or that I didn't see before. Like, I have no idea. So we got a super unit, apparently, where giant. I feel like I didn't see that mechanic at all. I'm pretty confused. Did they maybe ruin this game or do some changes that were unnecessary, or was this always part of the game? Or maybe this is just to do with this particular tribe. Like, I have no idea. I might actually recover, even if I started off really bad and he's doing well now. Look how complicated this is. Like, this is insanely good, dude. This game is amazing. Like, this is just one tribe, one setup, one start. Yeah, fuck chess, dude. Chess is old news. Like, this is so good. Alright. We'll send the clown up here. We'll go... I don't know really where this guy's gonna go. We'll put the super unit this way. We want this to be like our strike force of just straight up. Okay, so what is... Can we not make like a... Oh, I should be doing maybe more in the tech tree instead of just spamming these all the time, but... Right, like why are we not getting more... to population... Upgrade, workshop, explorer. So he just kind of clears out some of the map. That's a very worthwhile mechanic. Ran out of time, transfer to the other player. I mean, it was running out during the animation of that, though. It's not really my fault. What is this, like the Grim Patron, where you would flag because the animations would take so fucking long? So he's obviously should be in a better shape than me, but it's fine. I like this game because it seems to represent like what you would see in other things like 4X or maybe other like more complex games like that with the specifics, but this tries to simplify it down to like just the core mechanics, right? Instead of beating around the bush or getting bogged down by certain details, it's just like it's very to the point, right, with what it wants you to do. So I'll keep making these troops, and I mean the part I guess that's not very well defended is the top. Right, so he might want to come through there. So I'm going to be somewhat aggressive and try to... Well, not really aggressive, but... you know, he's got like the cavalry and shit. So that'll be ready to take over next turn. This dude's coming out here. The super soldier is coming out. This other swordsman I'll send up here. I'll make another swordsman. Which maybe doesn't seem like the best idea, but I'll keep doing it. I don't even care. So we'll send these people up there. We can... It said I could build something else, but it's not letting me really, so... I can't remember now. So what you have is the fact that I have a decent strike force, despite whatever... Oh, but he's going to have range shit. Come on. This is where the tech... Again, I neglected the tech tree, and I was just trying to face roll it with this, but... This is very Fire Emblem-like. Like, oh, the horse units can... He can't do that, man. You're really using range units? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so which ones are range on this, or do they just not have it? They must have archery. I have to do hunting and then... Oh, God damn it. I don't even care about having horses. I hate knights in chess anyway. But I want... This is a time where I sometimes wish I was like a grandmaster or a good chess player, because then it'd be like, oh, grandmaster plays Polytopia, and like I could make a series out of it, like so it seems more interesting then than just a random clown like me who tends to be pretty strategic minded, but like obviously he got off to a better start because I'm a total clown, but the map is only so big, so it's not like whatever. So you gotta do archery to counter this stupid ass shit that he's doing, and I'm not too happy about it because there's really nothing I can even do. Like these stupid ass catapult things are kill 10 enemies, you get the gate of power. Oh, that just straight up killed him. I thought it would do a portion there, but we'll send these guys this way. We'll make another swordsman. Try to keep spamming the swordsmen here. Put another one. Put one here. Have this guy go there. Have him go here. I mean, again, there's going to be... Oh, here we go. 3 population, 400 points of score. Or yeah, like maybe you could win on score, if not even anything else. I maybe should be building the city wall as I examine these ruins. Like, see, I almost have that effect of, like, oh, I feel bad for taking too long, even though I'm playing, like, my first game, really, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I still always have that respect. Like, okay, let's just do it, but I should maybe be more shameless like that. Just take as long as you want, and it doesn't matter. So what could we match with these stupid-ass catapult things? Ramming. He's trying to do the stupid range stuff. I mean, I guess archery should work to some extent, but he's going to seem to destroy me there, and we got the super unit, but these stupid-ass things, man. Like, how do I get a catapult? Not that I want to copy what he's doing. Ramming, spiritualism, forestry, roads, mathematics, trade, chivalry, farming, strategy, defender. And of course there's so much variety even within this one tribe, but imagine all the other tribes combined, like how unbelievably complex that is. It's going to be hard to recover, obviously, because I started off just so bad. And I, of course, don't know what I'm doing in general either. So he has the super unit there, too. But I was trying to do, like, a strength in numbers type of thing. But it's a situation where Did he take over this town? I guess he's about to. Look, it's hard to just do this when you're not familiar, so... This dude can take him out, no question about it, or apparently not, which is odd. Okay, so we'll stack shit up, still going here. We'll send a lot of units down here, as many, in fact, as I can get. So do this, and then do the archery, because this dude is kind of clowning me with it. All I'm going to do is expose him to get fucked up, though, or can I not make units? Like, okay, make an archer. The problem is he's kind of camping on that to the extent that, like, he's camping on the spot where they spawn, right? He's literally spawn camp. That's such... Isn't that cheese? He's spawn camping this shapopo, right? Because every time I spawn something there, he just immediately takes it out. So these catapults are kind of cheese. And so I feel like I was kind of neglecting the tech tree, but maybe over time people try to get almost everything in there, or... Like, I don't even care. I'm happy with what I have. I just have to... I mean, I don't mind putting the super soldier out there, but I probably should save him. The other units are just too slow to actually do anything. That one really hurts, right? It's one thing he has a lot of other things going, but why would he even try to do that? Fucking... These catapults, man. They're so cheap. Maybe it's something unique to his group that he can do those, or what? His tribe. So what, can he make these super soldiers at will, or is he just... Like, how is he doing so many of them? I forget how I even got one myself. You make like one of those shrine things. But again, I have very limited space to work with, so I can't even do that. Forge level 3 of 8. Okay, I have no idea what's going on, but let's stop putting them there because he keeps literally cheating and fucking spawn camping my bitch ass. But how? We trained one there. I mean, that's so frustrating that he keeps doing that. Like, really, that is actual spawn camping. I'll do it. Or maybe they'll fight back then since it's an archer. Recovers only 2 health. And again, these guys are taking a fucking century to go there. As much as I shit talk the knight, it should be a bigger element here. Farm. Okay, what is happening, man? Mine it. There's just so much going on right now. Like, obviously I deserve to lose it. So you have to start off a little better. Don't waste so much time, and I guess I thought that man, fuck the catapults, dude. Like, what is that shit? Okay, so I don't have enough territory to do anything, you know. There's those other shrines and stuff that you make like that. And so that's so cheap. Like, that is disgusting behavior. A disgusting act by the catapult. I guess he's not winning as dominantly as I would have even thought, though, because I started off so stupid and slow that obviously maybe I could put up a really good defense and he'll overcommit and then I'll end up winning, like kind of like in chess. Or you know what I should almost do? I should do the Permadeath gauntlet, Permadeath variants on chess.com like I was doing before. But I should continue from where I left off, which I don't even remember because there were so many that I never even finished it. And it was very hard to even keep track of them because they don't all show up. You have to keep searching for them. There's some obscure ones that are hidden away. So he kind of baited me in with that because maybe that's what he wants. But I'm gonna put some archer. Fuck me. So why can't I do that? Right, like it's reached its limit, I guess. I'll keep doing this one just so it gives him something to have to focus on maybe, but I'm not too happy about it. Train some archers there. We can make a forge here. And we can just give me more resources. Can I make even another forge then? Fuck it. It'll be like an endless loop there. Population growth. Here we go. This is what we need. Super unit. The one thing that's going to hurt me now is the territory. Because you feel like you want more towns and stuff. It's going to be very hard to deal with. But is there a time where this would happen in like Warcraft 3, right? There's only so many units you can have. So even if he's up by a certain amount, it won't matter because he can, you know, if you can survive it, which of course I won't be able to do, there's only so many units you can have, but maybe he's at such a threshold that it's... I mean, that's just cheap, though, honestly, but I get that it's probably part of his style of play. Maybe I shouldn't keep doing that, even putting the archer there, because, sure, that unit might have to commit a turn to doing that, but it's just kind of a waste. So... I mean, again, it's not as bad as maybe it seems, but... Again, I'm trying to neglect the tech tree and just have a bunch of units, but I can't strategically deal with this guy because even the archers, I don't understand what's going on with them. Like, are they able to actually do something or not? The way he's camped this Shapopo thing is really just disgusting behavior. Like, how are you going to treat me like that? He's going to have some of these super units, and there's not much we can do about it. The one that I had held up pretty well, actually. The movement is so slow sometimes it does trigger me, but then I should do the I'm gonna try to just do all archers, and I don't know if they're even helping me right now, but I feel like what I need more than anything is because it's like pointless, you know. You can't do anything. These are all just gonna get killed by as putting them out there as cannon fodder. Like, they can't do anything. So tech tree is here, fishing skills. I'm just trying to think what would make sense. None of these are combat related, so I guess riding could be useful, but I'm not seeing where the catapults would have been or something like that. Right, sailing, navigation, philosophy, ramming, rammer. And it feels like this game would have so much potential to build on it too, like keep adding more things, but maybe they don't want to for balance purposes. Or why is he even moving those catapults so close since their range is so good? Like, he's exposing them a bit too much. So if I do the horses, maybe, like, what would be the counter? Let me think logically. What could be the counter for this? Because we have most of the things that would be, none of these are units, so, like, why does it matter? I need an actual oh, here. Okay. I should do it, because I'm just so pissed at what he's doing with those catapults. So we do forestry and we do mathematics. How am I supposed to know that, dude? That's why you learn math in school, so you can make a fucking catapult for times of war. Fucking so cheap, though, the way he behaves. So what was the other thing I wanted? Maybe the riding. So again, a good performance by him. I accept it. Again, it's a learning experience. It's fine. But still, even in defeat, I'm enjoying it, and I haven't lost yet. I am a bit of a defensive ace and a defensive master when it comes to chess, that I tend to survive difficult positions, but obviously this is a little more than just difficult. So that's fine. I mean, what do I do here? So we do get to do that. So now we're going to cheese it with the catapults. Costs 8 each, so imagine how much he's been killing it. What exactly can I do here, though? Like, there's nothing going on. I have a lot of guys up top. I'm sending him to the bottom. Maybe I have too many of these here. Maybe there's certain things I'm not understanding with it. Like, maybe you should do the tech tree more, because there'll be like a net positive. Like, if I had farming, I could use this land to farm, and there's no downside except for, you know, you just have to be more versatile, but I'm trying to be sort of a specialist in some way. So I'm not going to be able to match the number of units that he just has. But again, I forget how it limits you there. Like, the population is what exactly? Level 5. Right, there may be a limit, so it won't matter how much ahead he is. Because, like, okay, he can only have so many, and we can kind of see his army there. And oh my god. So he's entering my territory with that stupid ass catapult, and I was going up way too much. Which maybe was a mistake. Like, all those archers are kind of a waste. Now he's doing seafaring battle too. I'm gonna keep copying him. He does the catapults, now I'm trying to do them. Then he does the boats, now I'll try to do them, but clearly the range units should help, but I haven't really been able to use them effectively yet. So the bottom is getting destroyed, or again, you could lose on the score, even if you don't lose on the actual whatever. Do the catapult guy. We do the archer who's just gonna snipe and kill in one shot. Do another archer. I guess I'll bring him down to try to deal with the catapult and shit, but I want to keep a certain amount of strike force going in that direction, though. This can go here. This can go clear forest. Yeah, there's certain things with the environment that I'm not doing correctly, clearly. I mean, there's a lot of things I'm not doing right in general. So the main thing I want on the tech tree right now is the rider. Or I guess what I maybe do with this, which I might have done in that first session too, is I sort of focus too much on the combat related ones, right? Like all I care about is the combat units right now, which maybe for this tribe even makes sense, but this catapult stuff, man. How is he allowed to do this? So he has a super unit there. We have a couple units up here, but I mean, again, it's safe to say he's in an advantage position, but it's not over yet. But I don't know exactly what you would do at the beginning. Like you just have to be much more efficient, and you definitely have to travel out more and capture some of those cities, because that was my main issue, is that I stayed pretty much in this box the whole time. And so the super unit was actually running away from my little line of people here. So let's get the rider, even though I'm about to die. Free spirit. Like, which other ones give units? Okay, knight. Right, we'll try to do the knight. But nobody can handle the fucking... Disband him. Can we not do something with an archer here? Like, please. Get rid of the fucking stupid-ass catapult guy. That maybe was one of the worst things to do, too, because I capturing, yeah, there's nothing I can do. He's got 3 super units, like, holy shit. Oh, man. Like, how are you... One out of 3 kills. What does that even mean? How is a boat losing to a soldier there? It's hard to even do the unit heavy style maybe that I'm trying to do, because you lose them so quickly. Or because I don't have enough bases that you would have to conquer more, capture more. The map size isn't all that big. Like, this is the whole thing. So if you look at his base and my base, it doesn't seem that crazily different, but it's like this section here on the bottom that I needed to cover up for. Or why am I even doing that when, I'm losing that city? Like, it's so dumb. Or that's a pretty efficient thing there. Yeah, it's pointless to even attack into there. I don't know what this guy is even doing. I don't know why even, but... Let's say we get the... Make a catapult guy. I don't fucking know. Make 2 catapults, since it seems to be his signature play. Right, but... It's okay, I don't mind losing. At least we found a game. Now the problem is the game's so dead that we'll end up playing the same guy over and over, which can sometimes be good for, I'll try to get revenge or something, but it can kind of be boring too. Because you want some variety and stuff. Yeah, he was clowning Shapopo the whole time with the catapults anyway. Again, he got pretty far ahead, and there's certain things that maybe I don't understand either, but... Or it should show you, like, his tech tree and stuff at the end, right? I always say that in card games, like, it should show you what's left in their hand, or what else they could have done. See, my idea of spamming those units didn't really work out. I kept spawning those units, and it didn't do anything for me. This guy is really stuck between a rock and a hard place there. Oh, it actually does fight back too. Bro, I'm so cooked. That's literally just me trying to copy him. If I, with the catapult stuff. That's crazy. I need a tribe that like gets off to a good start. Like you start off with just a bunch of warriors and units and just go aggressive, and not that has to be my style of play overall, but in a micro sense, you start off with a good advantage. So, like, would it be worth it to have all the gathering skills together? Can you do them all in the same turn? Right, like, okay, I'll farm and I'll fish and I'll do, like, maybe that's what I should do, but maybe it seems like overkill and you should just commit to one, but I feel like maybe we'll try that next time. Be like a jack of all trades, because it doesn't matter too much. Should train a unit in this city and let it just die immediately. Okay, I mean, we're obviously going to lose. There's nothing I can even do. Look how many catapults he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah. He has 7 minutes saved up. He's farming increment, and he's not even playing chess. Yeah, that was still fun. Again, we got to get a little better in the opening. I'm trying to think. Losing the opening theory, and it's not even chess either. But no, and it has the ELO system. Wow, this game copied chess. But basically, the only thing I don't get is, like, what was he doing? Like, I want to see the whole... What did he do that was so different? But then again, some of it comes down to the tribe. Like, you wouldn't even be able to do necessarily the same thing. Right, but just... I have to be more adventurous with the tech tree, even though I kind of want to... See, what I almost want to do is like a Zerg type thing. Okay, I'll go down one part of the tech tree and make like a knight super early and just destroy you with that. And if it doesn't work, that's fine. But like, I almost want to Zerg it a little bit. Like, which unit would I most prefer? Which unit would I most prefer in doing that? Right, with like a best defense bonus water temple. No thanks. I can't stand mind bender. What exactly? Heal convert. Oh, maybe I like that. Cloak. I feel like the knight even could be good, although as much as I clown on knights. But then again, the catapults just ruined me. Okay, let's get this over with. We get it. Bro, just end it. I don't want to resign or something, but just end it. What do you have to do to win? Just stand on that thing and that's it. Or maybe he's trolling me or BMing me. He could sit there for 9 minutes. So, like, I'll commit to something and try to make a bunch of them and try to go aggressive early. And so, try to conquer those cities, which it took me like a century to do that because I didn't know. I forgot that was even a mechanic. Dude, what is he doing? Like, why are you not killing that guy? Do I get some special protection from the base or what? What does that mean, 196 lakes? That's not even true. It means like each square. Even that doesn't seem right. 196? Bro, what is he doing? Ugh. Just end it. Why is he doing this? Why is this guy like invincible? What's going on? It makes it seem like you get some special power when you're like the last one left or sitting on your base, but or does he have to capture like everything in my territory or what? He should just be able to zerg straight to the straight base, the main base. Oh my god, man. So there's no limit to this increment though, apparently. That you just keep getting time, so you could really troll somebody like that if you keep moving fast. And of course there's a correspondence mode in this too, where he's just being like a completionist. He wants to fill out the map and so forth. So I wonder how much RNG and variance in the maps there are, because if they are the same then all the time, then maybe that would obviously be part of theory and stuff. Even if it's not exactly the same, it could be the same general number of resources and stuff, but knowing them, it's actually probably the same, because you get to want it to be balanced. So he could be trolling, but I don't understand what's happening, so what a fun thing to do. What a great guy. Like, I respect it. He's winning, but just get it over with. Like, what is happening? You could say I'm BMing, trolling by doing this, but Cloak was revealed. But is there something he has to do that's special to win, or can he just kill this thing and just take it? Because it feels like that's what you should be able to do. So those guys can convert people. Which, yeah, that's not realistic, even though a lot of things in this game probably aren't, but like if it's trying to play it really straight. You can now construct the Gate of Power. Epic Monument will bring wealth and glory. But the problem is that we're already fucked. Catapult Veteran. Bro, can you please? I'm about ready to quit out. Like, I'm so sick of this. What is even happening? Wait, I can't even do anything. Bro, what is he doing? Did he have to wait that long for some reason or what? What is he doing? Yeah, I guess I don't get what the victory condition is then. It's like, it should not be taking this long. $66 stars, so I can do a bunch of captured by them. Destroyed. Do you want to stay in the game as a spectator or delete it from your list? Okay, so the point is that was good, enjoyable. And of course, see who won. Like, what do you mean, dude? So yeah, let's see the elo system. He's 1026 now. I'm 985. Killed on turn 40. Okay, that's fine. So maybe we'll try another one. And if we either can't find an opponent or if it's the same guy, but maybe we shouldn't do it. But we also have to do something like move on to the next tribe. So see, we're doing that just to demonstrate the permadeath format. We can never play as that tribe again now, and we have to just move on to the next one. Okay, so let's do one more game here with another tribe. Again, I enjoyed that first one, even though we got destroyed, and we got to start a little better because I didn't know how certain things worked at the beginning. So we'll take a look at that, and it's interesting to think, like, is this the first time anyone's ever done this, besides me doing it, I guess, in probably my first playthrough, the first look at it, 2 years ago, I forget exactly when it was, but I think it was 2023. Has anyone ever done a permadeath kind of format with this game? And this is what I sometimes do, because I do it like with everything, just because I love permadeath runs in general. So either you could do it like, oh, if I lose one game, I just delete it, like with anything else, but it seems to make more sense with the tribe stuff here, so I'll do Imperious. Huge mountains and green valleys. Imperious climate is perfect for growing fruit. Starts with organization and 5 stars. So you've been chosen to rule the Imperious tribe, explore the world, expand your empire, watch out for other tribes. After all, capital is to win, so I guess we got to think this through. So you start with organization, so let's get farming, right, just immediately. Or, okay, just move somewhere, and then we could make another warrior, but let's not do that. Right, do this, and then, oh, I don't know. Yeah, see, this is what I don't get to some extent. Okay, upgraded, workshop, created level 5 to get the thing of fortune. Okay. Game passed on to Kufi. Okay, so at least it seems more active this time. I don't know why yesterday when I tried to play, I was just sitting in a queue. So we got to plan this out better, because again, the beginning of this is a disaster. So what should I be trying to do with this guy? Is getting a city, where we got to take over a city, harvest the fruit, or maybe even there I'm making a mistake. I shouldn't be doing that because, fuck. I should either be making another unit or I should be getting something in the tech tree. It's hard to know how to prioritize these things because what was over here? Windmill. That's the problem with those, is there's no unit in there, so like I kind of want units right away. The secret of riding. So again, what should I be doing here? And the answer is I have no idea, because I don't know what's going on. So like I really should make another unit and start to wander around. And so I guess that's why the knights are pretty good, because they're going to be able to move a lot farther. That's the part that maybe frustrates me. You got to take over these other cities. So we're going here in the corner, so we got to go, or honestly, I guess I'm underestimating this direction. So I'll send a rider in that direction. And so this is, okay, this is what we need. Red, that's definitely what we need. It's this beginning part is really hard, because you're so starved for resources that you really have to make the most of it. So I don't know. What a bait. I thought that would lead somewhere, so now what do I have to do? I have to go like, what the fuck? What I have to do now is I have to, you know what, these 4 might be pretty good here. See where this other clown is clearly making 100 units. So all those would be open to me and I should be able to get them. But what you almost have to do is you have to leader bows in awe of your mighty civilization. Discovery of the curious tribe gives you time. One-time trade boost. So the confusion here is the fact that I need like something seafaring, it seems like, because we're kind of fucking I'm confused. Sailing, navigation, bomber, scout, rammer, water temple. I'm a little confused, honestly, but it seems like this map is very water heavy. Like I can't escape my fucking starting point. Right, so they're forcing me to do that. Okay, so can we please keep moving here? You can keep making some more units. This kind of fucked me over. And so I could make another rider. Let's keep these going, right? And then I can also figure out like what was it that I just did? Like, you can fish or something. Hunting. I don't want to even do that. Right, I don't want to spread myself too thin, but you go here. Like, there's nothing down here unless he comes through and unless this might lead somewhere. Like, it's impossible to even tell. But it seems like this very water heavy kind of experience. Yeah, I think this kind of suits me, the rider thing, because if I keep doing this, we can also go fishing, so I'm not really taking advantage of that enough. But what happens is, at least then I can explore and then decide what I want to do. This is kind of fucked up. Like, there's so much water that I can't even do anything. Where is the cutoff point where I can go through? Okay, that's a village. We got to get that one. Keep the riders coming. I'm happy about that. Right, just spam the riders. Every turn riders. Right, I don't even care. But what we need are more resources. And you can kind of cut like that, I guess. We need more resources from the perspective that, like the fishing. I should try to figure out the fishing. Like, look what a troll this little fruit is. You'd have to unlock some other territory from the water to be able to get it, right? It's because it's not part of my empire there. So I don't know how much progress he's really made. He's got the mind controller already. Or at least I think that's what that is. Like, does this keep going that way? And I don't know. Seems like most of it is over this way. Most of the action is here. Examine. Old scrolls containing free spirit. Secret of free spirit. I mean, that gives me a free pass to go there. And then make another knight there. Bring this knight up. And so now you can make it a temple. There's a few things I don't understand. One of them is I thought I was able to build stuff freely around in a certain area, and I can't do that now. Right, and then the second thing is the fact that of fishing, I keep forgetting to do that. What is this? Dumux. See, the variety of this is so refreshing at the beginning, too, because you don't know how any of this works, but can I harvest fruit? What do you mean fruit? Aren't we? What is the fishing, man? Oh, here we go. Fishing. Do it. Explore. Maybe we'll explore again. He's left that pretty much. Now, does that mean it clears it for him too, or it wouldn't really make sense? But for some reason, I think that. So we'll capture this. This is another dead end, so they kind of fucked me with this terrain. Like, what is going on, man? Okay, run out of time. We're going to keep flagging and we're going to get kicked out or something. So we have the water thing. We did something there, so I don't know how to even do it, though. I don't know. Like, can't I just fish everywhere, period? Like, there's no limit. No, I guess it costs something, but there's no real limit on doing that. Right, once you unlock that, you can just do it all in one turn, which almost this mechanic doesn't seem right. It feels like that should be something that you can do, like, only once per turn, but we go here, hit this, Go here, take it out with the knight, and then you can move even after doing that. But how? What happened? He evoked like his hard shell, I guess. You can do that, back off, so that can end up being pretty good because you get to make a knight here, which I can't do, which is annoying because maybe there's nothing I can ever do then? Like, I don't get it. Reduces 1 population. The thing is, we're like so benched in here. Wait, train another knight. So I don't know what these things are, but like the section that's like unconquered would be the bottom part here. That I should try to get that because he's having the whole top part of the map. So my knights look pretty formidable. I will be honest with you there, but how? Like what is happening? Maybe it's from the angle that it's immune, or kill 10 enemies to get the gate of power. We're just gonna bum rush him here with the knights, and I don't even care. We'll put a knight here. Go through. Go here. And what you can do now is you can those guys can move very far too, so that's my thing. So the tech tree, we want to almost do sailing, but I'm not too happy about it. But the one thing we're not doing now is the resource gathering. Like, what can we do? We can do the fruit we did, and like what's something I haven't tapped into, I guess. The fishing we did. So I don't seem to be in too bad of a position, but I don't know what kind of army he has really, or how good it is. Is it going to be like a suicide poison type thing, or what? Or they're just very squishy, but they're... It's going to be hard for him to really play around what I have because... Oh, shit. Because of how far I can move, you really can't be too clever with that. These don't seem that intimidating, but... You know, what you can do is you can kind of dive in, take something out, and then... Or you can hit like 2 for 1 there, even. That's not even remotely what I meant to do, but okay, dude. So again, I was trying to do some of the sea travel, but I guess I just can't do it. I don't know how to do it. Like, when can I build something on land here? I swear I was able to do that before. Oh, maybe this is what you have to do. Oh, okay. See, some of these things are a little tricky. Units to move, they're automatically become a boat. Right, so you don't have to like make something special to make boats. So he's got something going for sure. I guess I underestimated a little bit how strong he is. But capturing we can, yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop his clown ass. But oh my god, losing the bugs over here. Look at this, dude. How is he doing all this? There still is some shit to take over there. If I can do that, I'll have a good chance to win. But I'm in a weird spot right now. I mean, I'm not going to let him take this over, but he'll just one-shot it anyway. So, what? No. Oh, I accidentally... Okay. Alright. I just lost. I accidentally ended the turn when I... Okay. That's too bad. Fucking starting position was so fucked up because because you... Come on, man. The starting position was fucked up because of the... Destroy building. He's going to take that over. There's nothing I can do about it. It has to be within your thing, so I can put a port here. I guess that has some value. I accidentally ended the turn there, and that cost me pretty much the whole game, so that's too bad. Not that I can't retake this over, but he's got a lot of shit going on. What is all this? Water, fruit, algae. He's like corrupting and polluting the water. It's a little creepy and menacing what he's got going on just with the... I mean, the number of units gets out of hand very quickly with everything because... Like, how are they that resilient? I don't understand. Well, we better just keep doing this because I can't keep up with what he's doing. But if I go on the thing now... If I go on those now, I can explore the water. But the problem is I don't have any units left because I'm just a clown. So... turn it into a seahorse, put the rider on the boat. I don't know, I guess I just don't get it. People are using like opening theory type shit to play this, I don't know. Everybody seems to be so perfect, know exactly what they're doing. Yeah, there's a couple towns down there that he hasn't touched, so he's focused on my area here, which is worth it because he's about to just win the whole game because there's nothing I can do. I almost need like a ranged unit, but I guess I won't worry about it. And so, you know, letting him take over that was a big mistake, but now we can go in the water and sail around, I guess. Gate of Power. We'll be ready to capture next turn, and then this dude can go here, 10 to 10 there. Make another knight, which seems like a waste because I keep doing that. Try to maybe go on the water with this dude. See, the one thing I haven't done in like an hour now is what? Gather any actual resources because I keep cheapening out, I guess, with that. So maybe he doesn't have a ton of other units hiding because he's using a lot of them actively here, so it might not be as bad as it seems, but... There's certain mechanics that I'm obviously just not understanding, but... Yeah, finally something humanoid. They'll give us more of these instead of the fucking bugs all the time. But no, the knight's ability to move after it attacks, too, is very good. Right, similar to how it works in Fire Emblem. So we can do that, and then we can go... Right with you there. Try to go on the... Move a unit here to start sailing, but how come I can't do it? I have to go around the long way or something? And make another knight. I mean, I'll just keep doing that until the end of time, but I'm not too happy about it. There's really no point even doing this, but... It's tough, man. The beginning of these games is very, very tough. Like you would think, okay, if I just keep the knights coming, it'll be fine, but it's not. Those explorers can have a good impact, though, because you... So I guess I'm able to step on this algae. Clearly, it couldn't be a trap made by him. Your turn, let me take out this fucking clown. How about that? Take out that, and then we still can't get the city over here. Bro, like, how is this possible, man? Okay, go on here, and can we finally do that? Jesus Christ. Like, how do I get some of these territories? Like, this is where I'm fucking up. I've been sitting here for like an hour, and I didn't do that. The town over here, like, I'm so dumb. Right, some of these territories in the middle, I just don't even do. Oh, he's gonna start to do that now. Fuck me. Ugh, the stupid algae thing. Was that like how they crossed the water or what? So he's taking over this one like it's nothing, so. It's so annoying, like I can't get the hang of it, I don't know. Which, again, it shows you it's complex. Try to play chess and you'll get fucking destroyed too in your first games, but it's something... There's too much going on, and then I feel bad for taking too long. Also, so I'll try to get some of this shit here, but... Let me... Maybe you don't need the strongest units here, but you need, like... The... You know, this boat stuff could be pretty impactful. So you go, let me go here and capture that, or this is kind of more important. Let me make a rider here to actually capture that city. Let me make a knight here to try to stay alive because he's just destroying me. And again, we're trying to, if we can capture some of the cities down here, there's like 2 of them and there may be something down there. That could have been a big deal, so... Wait, why couldn't he attack? Oh, he did. Do they get some defensive buff or whatever when they get hit, it feels like, but... You know, you get these feelings in some of these games, though, that everybody's, like, really good or a tryhard, even at the low level, or even, whatever. Low elo, like, I don't know. As if he really would have done this, too, when I'm trying to focus on the water from the beginning, but I guess I was too slow doing it. Your turn. These things are strong as fuck, too. But how? How? That's crazy. Yeah, I lost. That's crazy. I mean, that's just insane. Like, I don't know what to tell you. That is absolutely insane. There's nothing I can do. I skipped that one turn stupidly, but it just doesn't even matter. Like, yeah, I don't know how they do it. There's some meta or some shit that they're doing that I just don't get. Or maybe you should be... I should have obviously captured that fucking thing. I wasn't even paying attention, but... I just keep trying to spam units, and I assume that that'll help me survive, but... It's just not good enough because whatever. I mean, it's a complicated game, that's fine. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but just... It's very crazy how these people play. Like, maybe what you should do is get more of the gathering things, right? So that you can do everything instead of just rely on, like, a few things that I do. This one didn't start off maybe as badly as the last one, but I still got destroyed. Like, what is something that might counter these things? Because they are very physically limited in terms of... They're limited in terms of the range. So if I had something better, they would be good. But yeah, you could tell from the beginning that the water was going to be a big thing on this map, for what that's worth. I don't know if there is supposed to be music and if it's one of those bugs with the mobile games, but no, I guess there's music here though, so. But yeah, this is a pretty good game, and this is exactly the kind of thing that I wouldn't mind doing on mobile, so it doesn't matter to me, right? It doesn't hurt the experience at all, because it's like, it's turn-based, it's pretty much, the same thing. That's the best thing to do on mobile. Do something that either isn't on PC or other things, or do something that doesn't feel like it really suffers for being on there. That's so crazy, man. You're practically obligated to keep putting something there, but... So I don't think I did anything that notably wrong there, but... There's going to be nuances that I'm just not understanding. Just try to gather more, my whole thing is I try to scout at the beginning, but I can't do it. I can't do it because I apparently am just behind the pace. Like, they're just way too good, way too fast. I can't do anything. And then it takes them an hour to actually end up winning, which kind of pisses me off now. Yeah, there's nothing I can even do. Let's just watch how long it'll take. The other guys seem to be trolling me, or maybe there is some limitation of their ability to attack your stuff, but... Yeah, I should have gotten on these islands a little sooner, and that would have helped me. I guess I just don't get the tech tree because... Oh, it's not worth it to spread yourself thin, I feel like. You get hunting, riding, organization, climbing, fishing. There's your hunting, fishing, organization. Or wait. But depending on your tribe too, right? Like mining would be available or not. Bro, why does it take so long? Like, you obviously win. Just win. I don't want to quit, but just win. It's like I'm not even just losing though. I'm sort of getting destroyed because I just don't get how some things work about it. We're getting like a 20-second delay on stream, which isn't too bad, but I don't know why it's that much. $20 to 25-second delay. Right, like these points where you really can't even do anything. Capital has been captured. Okay. Delete. So again, I'm not holding that against the game. The game is very good, very interesting, but it's super... Like, that's the problem with some games. Is like, they're just uninviting, like chess. You're just trying to play the game for the first time. It's like these people are tryharding. They have, opening theory already in mind and stuff. So that Reigns was amazing, too. See, we're finding some games that are actually genuinely good, right? If I want to make, like, a catalog of this kind of stuff. What are things that are actually good to do on mobile? So, like, let me make a list. So you have, like, Reigns was really good, but we died. It's like a choice-based thing. And then we have, like, yeah, we could do, like, Telltale games on here or something. I'll do Life is, if that's even on here, probably. Like, Life is Strange or The Walking Dead, even though I've beaten those. I can do another play. It seems wrong to do those kind of games, but... let's do Polytopia, which is what the fuck? So what happens with that is, like, first 2 tribes dead, right? Obviously, because we just lost. So, look, dude, fucking... So we don't have to delete the game in that case, but again, we're trying to find something. Oh yeah, like Soul Knight was really good. I mean, you know, Soul Knight, we died. Sinking Sasquatch, we died. Pac-Man Battle Royale, we died. Chess Universe, we died. Reigns, we died. So what we want now is, let's click on the shop a little bit, and we can do maybe there are some stuff like this on here. Walking Dead, that's so interesting, right? That would be like, who would really do it like this? But these kind of games would be good because, like, I don't want to do it, but because I'd much rather do it on PC. Or like I played Life is Strange and it was like this buggy, laggy version, or at least it looked like that on stream, and so it'd be clearer on here than actually that. Maybe that's something I should do more often. I did that with like the first Phoenix Wright game, where I did, you know, I did like a post analysis, having already beaten it in the past, obviously, and then I kind of, you know, analyzed it more so instead of just playing it straightforward when I was redoing it. So I could do that with something here, like, okay, do Life is Strange, but do it from not a blind first playthrough like I often do, but from a hindsight bias point of whatever, of giving some analysis from what I already know, because then you pick up certain things like, oh, here's a clue of something that happens later that you wouldn't have known the first time. We could do Roblox chess. Like, I'd have to check some of the shit, like, on my YouTube, because how long ago was it, like, that I did that, right? The Permadeath Permadeath variants, the chess website gauntlet, and the Roblox chess, right? If it's 6 months, then I could totally do it. But yeah, it's a situation where I was looking for certain choice type things, and they don't quite show up in the same way, right? Like, what exactly did these say? Adventure. Choice-based adventure. Right, is basically what it's calling them there. But then they won't even show up as I'm looking up that exact thing. Dungeons & Dragons RPG, text-based adventure, life and adventure. Why do these look like they've already been downloaded? I couldn't have died in this, could I? Like, why? Really? Maybe I did, actually. I don't remember this one at all. Oh, maybe I did. Life is Strange Before the Storm, and then all the sequels to The Walking Dead. Like, I've only played the first one. I just don't see the point of that, right? Like, I'd rather play stuff on here that's going to be... This looks interesting. Lifeline Plus. Now, is this... That's one thing I should keep checking with these, is like, are they mobile exclusive too? Because if they're not, it's not like it really matters, but I'd rather save stuff for PC that's actually worth doing. Right, so... Is it... I don't want to know anything about it, I just want to know if it's on PC or not. For iOS, later released on Android, watchOS, and Windows. Fucking... It's fine. I mean, it's obviously a good thing, but it just ruins everything. That... It's just so hard to even tell with this. Like, there's too many things to choose between, which is a good thing. And there's so many free things that I didn't even know there was a sequel to Temple Run. Or I'll play these fucking Honkai, what is it called, like the Hoyoverse or something. For some reason I thought that was like a group of streamers too, like Hollowverse. This looks like one of those mobile game ads. This is exactly, oh shit, one of those ones that tries to bait you in with the gameplay type ads, right? So is it going to be lying even in the thing here too? The funny thing with me is, like, I wouldn't care about the business model either. I would just play it till I get bored or until they start introducing that, and then I would just stop. Or I wouldn't even care. I would just like, you know, I would just play until that starts to become an issue and then just stop, or I would even enjoy the experience of having to do that, like having to build stuff up and you know, I would enjoy the aspect of doing it where I, like, again, I say that like in Hearthstone and stuff, like I want to work towards something. I want to get something, have something to work towards. I wouldn't want every best deck or best card right away, right? It's okay. Swarm Simulator. This one looks pretty cool. There's so many probably really good games that are just obscure and unknown. The same way I would talk about like Flash games, right? Like on Newgrounds or something. It's just like there's just something to it that it's hard to judge. And again, what makes this fun too is we get to do permadeath. So either we got to win in one shot, it's high stakes, it's immersive, or we lose and we move on to the next one. And it doesn't cost anything because most of these are free. Like it's very good from that perspective. So what we have now is let me look for one more thing, like a tower defense thing. But no, that can be an ongoing series as well. Wait, is this meant? No way. Is that actually associated with Clash Royale? There's no way. It can't be. Game has lots of potential. Is it really made by them? The developer My Games Meta FC LLC. I don't think it's the same, but they're trying to, like, visually it looks exactly the same. Oh no, it even has the icons and stuff. PvP play, team play. Maybe I shouldn't count PvP in the same way for stuff like that. But I guess I should, because again, it should be high stakes because there's so many games to choose from. It's not like you're really missing out on something. So it's a situation where look at these pages. This shows you, like, oh, I started off, I downloaded these, right, originally, then these, then I've had so many more that I've deleted. Like, this is what it's like. It's just sort of sensory overload because there's just too many things. That's almost something I should do, is go by like the top list, like whatever the top 3 of the day. I can do it like that. Right, and maybe use that to try to inform it. So this would mean I've already downloaded it and died or failed or something, which I don't remember. I don't remember actually doing much in that, but you know, I kind of did that earlier on. 2K26 Arcade Edition, and there was some other 2K game too. Or yeah, we did that epic first playthrough of Slither.io. Or wait, is this somehow different? I thought we just did this. It must have been Slither.io, I guess. What the fuck? We get to kind of cheat it with... Wait, what did I just do? Because it should show up there then. Did I not just do this? Because like, if it's basically exactly the same, I shouldn't count it. Like I was even saying that with Chess Universe. let's just judge it by the aesthetic, because I swear I just did this the other day and died. Right. Oh yeah, I just did this. So that means the other one, like, maybe Slither IO I can still do, because that's technically different. Ah, fuck. Right, this is at least a little visually different and stuff. Yeah, that's one way to subvert the permanent failures, I guess, maybe, is the fact that you can get something similar that, you know, you can just play something like a clone of the game you just lost in. So, like, this whole IO category is so dumb. Whiteout survival, but what you have is, let me look for something like, I don't know why I thought Newgrounds would have its own, like, dedicated app or something, but, like, you apparently can't do Flash games super well on here either, which is odd, because you would think that should be perfect, but... Right, like, this should be one of the great things you can do on mobile, but... there was some issue, like, with the Flash or whatever. Click anywhere to start. Arrow keys to move. Like, as if the mobile games themselves aren't, whatever, aren't overwhelming enough. Can I do it in... oh, I guess I can do it in that resolution, but it doesn't really work. Wait, but what if it didn't have controls like this? Then what would you do? Like, on the screen? Or is that something somehow that's done for the phone? Okay, I guess we died. Huh. Like, let's just try random Flash games. Fuck it. Permadeath Flash games. Is this somehow a built-in functionality for phone to do this? Because that would be so cool if it was. Because, like, yeah, this wouldn't be here normally. Diddle diddle, cat in the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. Like a cow could ever jump over the moon, can't jump over a fence. A daisy trip over rock yesterday, who's he gonna jump over the moon? Believe him, pigs fly, what a load of nonsense. What? What is this? What the hell is this? I thought it'd be something totally different. But no, that's pretty cool if it has that UI and functionality. So we could do a little Newgrounds miniseries. I almost want to see, like, can you play... there's just certain kind of games that would almost work on here. Right, that would feel, like, appropriate for the phone. Play Flash/web version, which maybe doesn't work. I think I looked at this before too, and I forgot if it worked or not. And of course, they do have, like, maybe the MMO on the shop, but yeah, like, what certain things are on here? Like, our RuneScape is on here. It should be. Old school RuneScape. Right, you have Albion Online, which I tried. This one just looks beautiful graphically, like... I don't know. That looks so good for phone graphics. That's the thing I hate, though, about MMOs and certain things like that is like the time pressure that you feel like, oh, you have to play it, otherwise it's gonna be, you know, it'll be dead or you won't get the chance or this or that. Some of these games I'm giving a second chance or a second life that stuff that I had played once in like that Saturday format just to try them and play them for the first time, or whatever games that I played like once and didn't make a series out of. So I'm giving it kind of a second chance here. Right, so I don't know what to do. There's too many options. It's really an amazing thing. It's a good problem to have, but why does this look so good visually? This is what New World should have been. You know, I thought that was a pretty funny thing. New World, I thought, with the original marketing or premise, like, oh, you're going to be hunting and it's going to be realistic survival. It'll be like, instead of Microsoft Flight Simulator, it'll be Amazon Survival Simulator, you know, like realistic, real life, everything like that. But it starts off and you're already dealing with like witches and demons and magic and stuff. Maple Story M. Craftbound, Idle, RPG, Sword Art Online, Wild Rift. But we got to keep track of. That is so interesting, though, that there'd even be such an emphasis on these kind of things. Because, like, the only problem with it is the movement, right? Mechanically, it could be fine, or even for that, you can always get like a controller for this too, the phone. But no, what was the kind of thing I was looking for at one time? Like a turn-based MMO? And the reason why is because it's just so rare, right? Turn-based RPG, multiplayer PvP. See, like Raid has 507,000 5-star reviews, so there must be something about it beyond just the marketing or the memes that you have about it, right? That there must be 45 in role playing. It can't just all be fake hype by bots or marketing, right? School of Chaos, turn-based RPG, survival GPS MMO. What does this mean? What? Move outside in a medieval fantasy world. What does that mean? Hidden treasures by following the map. Build your own town. I'm so confused. Is this like a Pokemon Go type of thing? Real world GPS adventure. I gotta try one of these at some point. Like, that's so stupid. So like, you're gonna use this to get people to go outside and actually explore. Right, like Pokemon Go was actually having people clowning like that, as if you couldn't just do that anyway. Really, you gotta give them some sort of gimmick or pretense to explore or to do anything. But yeah, it's crazy how much variety there is on here, and it's both a good and a bad thing. Some of these I'll feel bad for playing if I do, though, because, like, oh, maybe I should just do it on PC. Right, like, what's the point in doing it here? But so I mostly want to stick to stuff that's either exclusive or doesn't feel like it suffers for being on here, especially with the movement. Okay, see you later.